The rhythm of the chase had become the rhythm of Cormac's heart. A desperate, uneven drum solo played against the empty silence of the high plains. Day 3. He hadn't slept for 72 hours, fueled only by dry jerky and the terror clinging to his spine. They were 10, and he was 1. But the weight of the parchment hidden beneath his saddle felt heavier than all of them combined. He knew their pattern now, relentless but professional. 2 riders would peel off every 12 hours to rest and switch out mounts, ensuring the main pursuit never slowed. It was a calculated form of torture designed to break the pursued, not just catch them. Cormac pressed his cheek against Gwen's sweat-soaked mane, whispering promises she was too tired to hear. The sun dipped again, turning the western scrubland into brutal shadows. He risked a glance behind him, but he didn't need to see them to know they were there. The sound was enough. Not the thunder of 10 horses, but the coordinated, muted drumming of 8, always at the edge of hearing, like a predator stalking just outside the firelight. He had reached the foothills, the only salvation left. The Ironwood riders relied on speed and open ground. In the narrow, rocky trails, their numbers wouldn't matter as much. But climbing meant slowing down, and slowing down meant a higher chance of a stray arrow finding its mark. A flash of polished black steel caught the setting light miles below. They were closer than he thought. Too close. He urged Gwen harder, kicking up loose shale that scattered down the slope. The mountains here were unforgiving, riddled with hidden canyons and deceptive precipices. They rode through the night, the air growing thin and cold. Cormac's mind started playing tricks. He saw movement in the rocks that wasn't there. He heard the heavy hoofbeats directly behind him, only to realize it was the frantic pounding in his own ears. Dawn broke, not over a valley, but over a chasm. He had followed the faint, winding game trail to the very edge of the world. Below, the air was misty, but just visible through the haze was the unmistakable gleam of a black lacquered helmet crest. They had closed the gap to barely a minute. He pulled Gwen back from the edge, his heart a frantic bird trapped in his ribs. There was nowhere else to go but sideways, along a treacherously narrow path. A ledge wide enough only for the horse's 4 hooves, winding around the colossal rock spire. It was suicide, but the alternative was immediate execution. Gwen took the path first, slow, measured steps, her instinct for self-preservation battling 3 days of exhaustion. They had covered perhaps 10 yards of the winding ledge when Cormac heard the shout from above. The Ironwood riders had reached the lookout point. He spurred her, a tiny, unnecessary flick of the heel, and that was all it took. Her front right hoof caught a patch of icy scree. A horrific grinding sound tore through the silence as her tired leg gave way. Cormac felt the world tilt, the cold air rushing up to meet him, the dizzying realization that this desperate chase was finally, brutally ending, and the parchment was still secured beneath the saddle as they both plummeted toward the mist.